Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. So, in the last one, we basically we finished up all the random side quests, main story side quests, whatever you want to call them. They sent us off to a bunch of different places. We finished up the Northreach one and turned it in, and Joshua woke up, and we decided that we were gonna go meet up with. He has to go meet up with Yote, not Yota. I swear I'm either deaf or he said Yota twice when he was saying her name, but he said Yote this time, so I'm gonna say it right from now on, unless he changes it back. I don't know. But he's going to meet up with her in Tabor, and we are heading there because the Akashic are taking over. I think this is Conver? Is this Conver? I think so. It must be. This is like Rondala. Yeah. So we're heading over to Conver, but first we have a ton of side quests, and I'm going to do them as quickly as possible. We already picked them up. We have... I'll just, like, cover them as we go up with them, because if you weren't here for the last episode, you might... You know, it's kind of weird that I just picked them up and then moved on. Also, I should make note really quickly. I am going with a slightly, not really different build. The only thing I did is I'm going to switch out Impulse for Flare Breath whenever we... actually, oh, I can't upgrade that yet. When I get points, I'm going to upgrade that, because I want to use these back and forth. When it's a single target fight, and I know it's going to be a single target fight, I will switch to Impulse. But Flare Breath is great for, like, little groups and has a decently short cooldown. And other than that, I'm going to use Wind Up on Ramuh, which before I was using Titan simply for Wind Up and, like, had to master Judgment Bolt. But Wind Up on Ramuh, I did some testing with, like, various setups on an invincible enemy in the training arena. And the highest stagger I could get is 125k with this setup, if I got level 4 Mega Flare. So, yeah. Oh, and I I decided while I was waiting to record to do the Judgment one, the, well, whatever you call this, the Chronolith trial, and unlocked the Ramuh one. So I decided to grab that one on my own. I'm probably going to show the rest of them, but that one, I really wanted to get the accessory for Ramuh, so I got it. I got it to save time. I did not do good on the final trial, though. I did get an S on the final trial for Bahamut, though. All right, Karen. Goots is worried about Karen, about something coming up, so that's what we're doing here.
Lady Karen, how's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade, then? Both in and out of the Hideaway?
This is not subtle.
Can't complain. Wait, what exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care, but here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto?
Just asking. Out of
I
interest.
don't know about raking the coals.
All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating about you selling weapons to brigands.
He is scared of her.
Are ya? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
No one.
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalamil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocence, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
Aye, it was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course.
Oh boy.
Good day.
You appropriately struggling with that one. I guess we return to Goots about that. I have not.
Clive.
Oh, what are you gonna
Thought
say?
you knew better than to put stock in unfounded gossip. What with all the colourful tales attached to your name?
Right?
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Goots set us up. Yeah, no, yeah, we're fine.
Come
Never mind.
again.
I'll talk to you later.
I'm not much bothered either way.
All right, Goots. Truth.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out.
What?
That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right.
All right, we'll go.
Well, that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
All right, we'll head
Find
there.
out who's been making up lies about poor Nan, and when I do, I don't know what I'll do, but it won't be pretty.
I want to see Goots fight. He's gonna secretly be the water dominant. I swear. Honestly, my thoughts about the water dominant now, I honestly think they just don't exist. Because they say there can only be 8 icons at once, and there just happen to be 2 fire dominants. Maybe that means the water dominant's just out. It doesn't exist. I'm still gonna keep it as a question mark on the board, just in case
What
I'm
do you reckon
wrong.
we should do? I
right.
say we should just tell Miss Shirley.
These
Get us
kids
all
stole
striped.
mid-scale,
I'm telling you, I can fix them.
and they need to be questioned by Sid to fess up. I mean, it's right there. You're not even hiding it.
Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-near.
Miss Mididol said, the best way to see how something worked is to take it apart and put it back together again.
It's not
Well,
wrong.
then your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You gotta be.
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
Sure. You got to be smart when you're taking things apart. Like that's not bad advice, but you have to take one thing apart, note exactly how you took it apart, then the next thing, and how it relates to the first one when you took it apart. You can't just take everything apart and say, "All right, let's put it back
Must have been
together."
magic keeping those scales together. It's the only explanation.
Also, yeah, in a fantasy world, this is probably more complicated than that.
All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others?
Is this episode called Sid the Teacher? Oh, just choose what to inspect. I guess the arm?
This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like
Oh,
a chocobo wing.
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
Off
I'll
topic.
think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track.
All right. The pans.
These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying
Bangers?
bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh goods? I don't think you'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn.
I kind of like this. The gear.
This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Middledale's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
My fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
Off topic.
You know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Do you?
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. Ah, all finished.
I almost wish the tinkering text there would just be
Yes!
somewhere else.
We did it!
Well,
In a really weird
it says
spot.
help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
Ninja-neers.
That's right. We're Miss Middledale's hairs.
Her hairs.
Yeah, hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the Hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are you almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Middledale and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear
Probably.
that? It won't be long.
Probably still
Until then,
apologize.
Do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
This quest was for Sid, or Clive, not for me.
Look, we never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Uh-oh. What are you gonna do now? It's not fully put together. I guess he'll have to figure it out. He forgot about it on purpose. I'm sure he did.
Didn't happen to forget anything, did you, Sid?
Okay. Well, so that one, I guess we'll go turn in. Yeah, that was straight up just for Clive. It was for Clive to, well, to show more about Clive being and how he reacts to everyone. Are you still?
Girls here can
Yeah.
have Otto and
Still the
Val
same. All right.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully, she
It's her
won't.
idea.
This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them
Hairs.
follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the Hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines.
Oh.
To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Oh, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
Yeah. You didn't put it together correctly, though, and I thought he was going to mention, like, I even left this for them to figure out at the end or something. But maybe he just straight up doesn't know. He just forgot about the gear.
My pupils her secrets. I suppose I should brush up on some of them myself.
All right, so for tomes, we had a quest where Molly in the kitchen is upset that we helped Yvonne with a recipe and we didn't help her. So she gave us a new recipe to go look for to help her, because why not? But we don't know the ingredients, so we have to go talk to Tomes, because maybe he knows.
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Yvonne.
Ah, Valisthea, A Culinary Pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sanbriquois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water.
Is it a hunt?
Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sambriquois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their Eikon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them.
Okay, so they're nearby.
That people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive.
All right.
And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
As long as it looks better than the purple nastiness of the Chancellor's
Knowledge
stew.
hoarded is knowledge lost. One can only speculate as to why fried mortress of skyworm might have fallen out of favor. Perhaps the rampant popularity of the dish led to a decline in the blueback wyvern population. Or perhaps fashion is to blame. A sprig of cheerful yellow drake's mint pinned to the lapel was once quite the statement among Sanbreque's fashion-conscious nobility. Regardless, the only place you'll now find both herb and dragon is on the coast near Northreach.
Gotcha. I wonder if, like, Dion will wake up and, like, in a side quest, we'll give it to him and he'll...
I have a few new notes that might
That'd be
interest
interesting. He just hangs out at the hideaway and Just another person there. I would like that.
You wish
All right,
to study the tomes?
Why are you updated? Ah, Will's Clive to... Gotcha. Wait, the being identifies as mythos. Haven't I read this already? And why is Ifrit the one that... It just happens to be Ifrit that is the one that he is, that absorbs the other icons. Like, huh. Ah, Primogenesis is itself is a spell. Okay. You did say by Primogenesis. Not only sapped the potencies of crystals and magic in the lands that remained livable, but filled the rest with not only with the glowing thralls, but with ether floods. Yeah, so it's basically just saying it's responsible for everything. Let me just look through, double check really quickly. All right, so the few things that were interesting. So I figured taking out the mother crystals was like making none of this work, but it's according to this. After he cast Primogenesis, the crystals that fired forges and filled wells began to fail. Is it really because of Primogenesis? Because we took out like most of the mother crystals anyway. There's only one left, so it's weird that is what caused it, or that they're claiming that. Other than that, I saw it was mostly just basic stuff like Tabor, which we're about to go to, just making it known it's close to Converse, so it's got high quality leather market, basically. And Lord Underhill is Clive's alter ego, apparently officially now, according to tomes. That is about it. The rest of them were like Oscar was added, Sir Wade, you know, stuff like that.
Always welcome, Clive.
Sir Wade was updated. All right, so Martha's Rest, Northreach, and Dollamil. There is one more on this list, I think. No, it's only those three. So I have to go check this. I think it's going to tell me about the quest that it was in front of Tabor that we have to go get, but I'm going to check anyway.
How are you doing?
So
quick look.
Yeah, no, it's literally about that. So wounded Republican soldier. I see. So we're gonna help someone on the way. That's a side quest I'll save till probably the end of the episode when we're heading towards Tabor. So we're going to Martha's Rest first because I want to. We got a letter from Byron's men servant, and he needs help. So I want to see what that's all about too. Probably in here. Oh, you guys are
Arthur's
somewhat
got a
back
big
to normal.
heart. It's a pity there's so many who are happy to take advantage of it.
Oh, Joshua. God, it's so weird. He's just here now.
Sorry, but if you're looking for a bed, there's none to be had right now. We're already sharing our cots with masterless bearers and those who fled the floods, and more seem to wash up at our door every day.
The fates seem bent on driving me from my inn. But if they want me out, they're gonna have to try harder.
Rutherford? Where are you? You upstairs? Ah. What are you doing up here?
My lord Marquis, is that you? It is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your lord uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle.
Okay.
Tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs.
Okay.
And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray.
You knew that.
The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace.
Yep.
The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your Lord Uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
Is he going to take back
That
Rosalie?
sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas, I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalamil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
All right, well, we have to go to both Northreach and Dalamil anyways, so thanks.
My associate in Dalmekia would have had to pass through the Republic's checkpoints to gain entry to the capital. Perhaps someone in Dalamil or Tabor would have seen him.
Gotcha. That was the only thing here. We'll move on to Northreach first. Wait, you are no, we'll go there after because it seems like I have to do the Dalamil to unlock the Northreach side of this quest. Yeah. And we have to meet Goots in Dalamil anyway. I thought he meant both, or I could go do either.
It's easy
but
finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something. It shouldn't be too hard to find Goots.
Goots is right over here.
The gentleman of the town guard is back.
Sounds like this town's a little back to normal. The music's not loud enough. The music's not bad anymore, or evil. I'm gonna put it up higher for these quiet sections, if I remember.
I know something more.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumors about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
Reaper?
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Dalamil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in 2 places at once.
Exactly.
What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the Hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this store he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
Never. Is that her?
Too, Goots.
Does she have a sibling? Oh, over there, huh? Yeah, let's stay on this track until we get that, and then we'll do Rutherford. I'm considering... Is it really I'm just gonna leave it at 93 and call it. I think the voices are plenty loud, but the music sometimes is quiet. In battle, the music's just way louder than it should be, but it's so hard to tell.
The Viper's Nest.
Guarantee there's gonna be some sort of battle here, right?
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Did you just hear that I have a good sword and knew that Karen had ties to me? Is that the whole point? What?
Leave now and we can
Oh wait, it's too late to put on Flare Breath. You know what?
Farewell.
All right, well. Oh, there's more enemies. Wait, let me get the rest of them in here. Yeah. Oh wait. Is it you? Are you the cure? Two of them. Oh man. Giga Flare's already back? Are you kidding me? Here, let me just Oh, I can't hit him. Joshua's in here. Oh, wrong button. I meant to do this. Oops, that was lined up. Oh, was I not on Torgal that whole time? God damn it. Thank God I didn't take any damage. I didn't waste any potions.
Oh, you've done it now.
I sure have.
Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head.
Excellent.
He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. Then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone, before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
He says as he walks away.
I need to find Goots. Right now.
Someone had to tell him. Or, you know, his boss. That's not him, is it?
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty-pated lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Blood?
Goose, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others.
How?
That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer.
Oh
Run
boy.
along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself.
Get him, Goots.
Goots, no.
No.
Enough, all of you!
Uh-oh.
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs.
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault!
Uh-oh.
And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Please tell me Karen took him out.
Goots,
oh, Goots did.
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck!
Oh.
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs, you remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
Wait. Did she actually? Did we just stand there and watch her remove this guy's eye? What did he do? What did she do?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
I'm so curious.
Is he...
In the past.
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was.
He clearly took her
Isn't
eye.
easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down.
Oh,
He'll
God.
learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the Hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Okay. Okay. This was a very interesting quest.
You, Karen.
Yeah. We learned many things here. Goots will do anything for Karen. Karen is a badass. And we got to learn her past. A little bit. It's... You guys have anything to say about this? I swear, this is like Octopath Traveler when it comes to side quests. They have nothing to do with the side quests. Which is fair. You can do these at any time. They might not be in the party during that time. Why write multiple variants of dialogue for it? But yeah, that was... That was not what I thought. Yeah, it didn't even cross my mind that like that would be how how Karen lost her eye. Someone just lied and said it was her, and then she lost her eye and stole everything from him. And this is Rutherford's mission. One of his colleagues.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you'd kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Yeah,
or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Ooh. Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Really?
Let there be light!
Alright.
Farewell.
Oh! Those ones are dead. Get him, Joshua. Can you come down? I keep forgetting I have wind up on now. Alright, I remembered to have you use Torgal for once. I swear, I wish it would just always default to Torgal and, like, you have to manually switch to potions. I guess most people don't use Torgal.
Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist's central command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
They're not going to use it.
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
All right, was that the only other thing here? Because now we need to go to Northreach for 2 quests and speak to Karen. I'll save Karen for after we do these other 2 quests, though. Considering we have to go back to Tomes or who are we doing the quest for? Molly. Tomes or Molly after this anyway, so. All right.
There's a lot of road.
Hold on, before you say that, I am switching this to... Wait, did I get ability? I didn't get any ability points yet. Flare breath, upgrading flare breath just increases range. It won't affect damage, so I can just swap this now. I'm going to use this until I know for sure I'm doing either a hunt or something. Because
between here and the capital.
Between Gigaflare and Flare Breath.
Anywhere.
Yeah. Between Gigaflare and Flare Breath, like, you could just end in a group for the most part. Oh, these are far away. Like, oh, I should have looked behind me. Yeah, we'll go that way first. Well, he's somewhere around here. Oh, you blended in with the rock.
What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits?
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pommel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
Could have been worse.
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield.
I forgot. Oh.
It was only a short while ago that I was assaulted. If you hurry south, you may find those who did this.
They're moving slow enough. I forgot how slow, or how slow, how many people there are in the 7 high houses related to Clive then. They look like bandits. Hi. How does this feel? Oh, he's got a stagger bar. Hold on. Don't hit me.
Let's try.
All right. That's good. You're level 33? Ooh, it just melted. Alright, I'm gonna do what I have been practicing, but he's not gonna have enough health to survive it, guaranteed. Oh, that's not what I practiced. What? Oh, there was 2 of them. You know, I'm just gonna use 1. If I miss a bunch of things, then oh well. Hell yeah. Wow, you are super dead. I'm so sorry, but you can't see anything here. Guaranteed. I still had wind up and flare breath to do. Poor guy. Why is everything 33? I'm 40. You should be current quest, right?
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
This looks to be all of them.
Oh. What?
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along, Don't
thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Pistolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
All right. We're done with that
Uncle
one then.
certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late.
He's basically
Should go
just
and tell
assessing the
Rutherford that his colleagues
situation.
are still in one piece.
Yeah. He's just assessing the situation around the area so far, from what I've seen. Oh yeah, by the way, this is the Ramu one. I didn't point that out, but yeah, I literally went to check this one, and I'm like, it's either Garud or Ramu. So I wanted to find the Ramu one, and I found it right away. So we're done with those two trials. I won't be doing another one for a little bit, because I don't need them right now. I'm not using Flames of Rebirth or Earthen Fury or anything. So, okay, let's head over there. All right, so I'm guessing there's going to be a Dragon Avis that we have to fight. So let's just switch back to Impulse, just in case.
Run like the wind.
Because they did say we need, yeah, Blue-Black Wyvern.
He said I should be able to find what
one.
I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot.
On. It's so dark here. Joshua, you got a Chocobo too. He's so quiet. Can't wait to do story where they actually talk. Definitely you. 33. Oh. You know what? Let's go in with 9 of these.
This must be our wyvern. Alright. Let's get this over with.
Oh! Alright, hold on. Attack.
Over here!
Thought I was out of range. Grab. I'm gonna put like 3 more on, switch to this.
Nice try.
Alright. One more? Alright, let's see if I can block. Attack me. Oh, perfect. And you're super, super dead. I didn't even get to Judgment Bolt. I can't believe I have enough time to Giga Flare, Wind Up, Judgment Bolt, and partial Flare Breath. Although I don't like Flare Breath in there. I like Impulse. You can Impulse before he gets staggered and at the end of your stagger too.
I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent.
They're right there. I can absolutely see them. I can't smell them. We haven't advanced video games that enough yet. Joshua, look at these flowers.
I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
See, I thought Jill was just being really quiet all the time. It turns out it's just any party member in non-story stuff. They just make no noise. All right, back to Martha's Rest and then back to the hideout. We did it.
I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
Awesome. I'm assuming this isn't the end of this quest line. I figure we're gonna get another one. Also, smooth like Butler. Let's just make a note of that. Ooh, Flare Breath. Oh, cooldown. 2.7 seconds. That's okay. I'd rather get damage on Flare Breath, because it does quite a bit of damage.
I will see that your Lord Uncle is made aware of the situation in both Dalmekia and Sanbrek.
Okay.
And inform him of your timely assistance, of course.
He already knows. He absolutely knows. We're always timely. Alright, so we're going to turn in these 2 quests, and then head towards Tabor. I'm probably going to get to Tabor at least before we end the episode. Wait, there was... Okay. Making sure they didn't send me a missive or something. Alright, Molly.
Seems the Hideaway's lost its app.
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
Saint's Bonnet. While this pungent herb, once known as Drake's Mint, has no known curative properties, it does have the ability to mask foul odors and flavors. Exact opposite of the other food. Which is why it is found in recipes involving particularly foul-smelling flesh, such as the lights and livers of wild beast. And raptor liver, some naturalists believe that it is the blueback wyvern's proclivity to feed on carrion that results in the livers becoming so engorged, and that the Saint's Bonnet with which they follow their meals to serve to ameliorate, I don't know that word, this effect. I'll just claim that it is to the blooms themselves with which cause the damage, the wyverns being so taken with the flower's taste that they can't resist.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Probably.
Blueback wyvern liver. And a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
I don't think they really knew taste. Oh, never mind.
And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. If
It
Anne's
looks
offered
good.
to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
Oh. Best thing you've ever had, right?
So, not fit for consumption then.
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the Saint's Bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force. A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavour and sensation. A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
Okay.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary.
Don't make Clef try it.
Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
There's not many of them. Not to be outdone. All right. I had a feeling that was going to go the same way. I love how he gets down on one knee and coughs like FF14 style.
That book may be a veritable treasure trove, but the recipes are hardly what I'd call honest fare.
Oh, who needs honesty when they can have majesty? Our companions deserve only the very best.
Okay. Well, glad to have helped. Hopefully we see someone around here next time we come back eating it. All right, Karen.
nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots.
Oh.
And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
I really hope Goots never dies.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. Make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
I honestly thought she was going to say, potion's going to cost more now. All right. Continental sensor. Ooh. So you can read. Congratulations. Thanks, Karen. I'm just going to read this in the Wall of Memories. I think it's the same text.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
It feels pointless to read it there and then read it here, you know? Unless it's different text. There it is. An ornate brass censer from beyond the outer seas, gifted to Clive by Karen for his assistance in clearing her name. According to the cantankerous shopkeep, when packed with herbs and ambergris, how do you say that? And left to smolder, the fragrant smoke produced can ward off everything from insects to the plague. Wow. Protect a home from thieves and demons and heal any number of ailments, all while bringing love and fortune. Damn. All right. Still missing quite a few of those. All right. I was kind of hoping that this would update, but it didn't. We have one hunt on the way to Tabor, or past Tabor, somewhere, and a quest on the way. I mean, we might as well do it. I actually took a lot longer than I thought, but those quests were good. I liked them. The Rutherford one was probably the least interesting, but it was still, you know, nice. Helgaroo. I fought one of you, haven't I? Or was it just Hell Divers?
Nice try.
I'm gonna see if I can just get a Mega Flare on you. Oh, he does two in a row. All right. Oh yeah, he is screwed. Grab him. Let's just gouge. Giga Flare. Nope. Jill's still going. Okay. As you know, I usually fight like those kind of enemies that have a unique stagger bar at least once, and then I skip them when we run into them again. So, been a while since I've like proceeded through a new area though. Hi. I need to get Flare Breath back on. Gouge really doesn't do that much. There we go. Flare breath. Wait, not that. There we go. What you barking about? Oh, I thought this was gonna be like a heavy. Oh, yeah. Dip. Interesting. Uh-oh. Chronolith? Titan Chronolith?
Alright.
That seems like it'd be fun.
Get him.
Oops. One of these days I'm gonna remember I have wind up on.
This one.
All right. Where is it? Oh, it's down below me. Well, that explains that. What's it called? Dione? Something like that. Did I miss anything? I feel like there's probably a chest up here. I don't know why. I'm absolutely wrong. I did miss this though. And what would I do without those sharp fangs? You know. Can only hold 10,000 of them, and I don't know what they do. I do have a guess though, because I know New Game Plus changes the gameplay.
Across the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
Hmm. We shall. This seems like a good dead end spot. Okay. New Game Plus changes the gameplay from what I've been told. Against my will. Almost everyone's just like, oh, this probably isn't a spoiler. I'm like, I kind of wanted to know nothing, but I know that. But if it changes the gameplay, oh, just straight up Coral, then it might be like Lightning Returns, where the first playthrough you can't do anything, and then the second playthrough you can upgrade your accessories and everything. Like, Lightning Returns on New Game Plus is actually pretty fun, even though most people hate that game. Let me kill this. Nice. 69K. Ooh. A new belt? A better belt? Yeah, we haven't upgraded since Drake Slayer. Okay, oops. What was the... What? Oh. Plus 10 and plus 2 health. Gotcha. Among the citizenry of Dhalmekia, there are those who hearken after the heady days of yore, when the realm was as yet divided into its constituent kingdoms. An age of glorious rulers in golden towers before all was usurped by the bean-counting bureaucrats who now rule over the Republic. Though little but legend may remain of these kingdoms, those who find themselves dispossessed and disempowered in the present draw strength from their imagined past. So it wasn't always just people sitting in a room like barking nonsense in the Republic. They used to have a completely different political system. I don't know politics. Oh, we got some fallen here. Fallen bug. Why am I so high above the main story? I'm like 7 levels. I'm probably gonna be 8 levels soon above.
Get him.
Let's see if we can flare breath this guy out. Hold on, can I get you in here? A little bit. Yeah, they're dead. My favorite thing about Flare Breath from when I was doing the trial is it sucks enemies into its breath. which just makes life better. And it's already off cooldown again. Okay, let's see if I can back you up. Uh-oh, that's a bomb. Can I get you in here? Drag you guys over to this side. It's so good. He's dead. I'm not even gonna... Yeah. Wait, he's alive. Uh-oh, run. Damn self-destructing bombs. I hate when I forget that they're there or they're not dead and then boop. They do like, I think 80% of your health. Oh, hey. Do you have a stagger bar? We fought him. This combo is so good. I can't physically do more than 69k before they die. Every single time. Wait, why is there a little... Oh. I don't know. The map just looks weird, but we can't actually go there. Alright. Almost to Tabor, I think. Or that side quest.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Better manners? I don't know. She seems a lot like Clive, actually. Helldivers. Alright, so if I... That's gonna... Oh, that doesn't knock him down. That's lame. Oh, this will. Nope, wrong button. I meant to pull him. Anything? This is a very different section than the other two parts of the desert. I love how the central, left, and right, or east and west, all feel unique.
I do. Where are you off to now, then?
You again.
Bound for the Free Cities, perhaps? Oh, no need to say if you'd rather not. We all have our reasons. Ain't exactly feeling like sharing with strangers myself at the mo. Truth be told, I could do with a bit of inspiration. Don't know which way to turn no more. Was doing a roaring trade back in Oriflamme. Right up until the poor Drake lost her noggin. So, thought I'd try me luck in the desert. And the Fang went the same way. And don't get me started on the mess in the bloomin' Dominion. Suppose I could try Canberra next. But knowing my luck, the old place be crawling with the works before I'd even sat out me stall. But as I always say,
still
where there's crisis, there's opportunity. The opportunity to mint Gil, that is.
Yeah.
So, where to next? Is there any money to be made in Ash? Do orcs even carry Gil?
Oh, I'm seeing you in Ash for sure. This man, I'm just gonna call you a Waka. You're everywhere. Everywhere I go, this guy shows up talking about trying to mint Gil. I love it. Especially since he doesn't have a name. He's going to be a side quest at some point. How you doing? Not well.
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood. Up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them.
But not you.
There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters
reach the...
Eliminate.
I'll go.
Yeah.
You catch your breath.
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track.
I think it's pretty clear.
They must not reach. Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Kupka.
You dead?
Rest well, soldier.
He's dead. Well, we know what we gotta do. Can't let them get there.
You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Joshua, you know you could have healed him.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go round it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Oh man, that's a big camp. Oh, not the... How are you... How do you guys keep turning? I don't understand. Alright, someone attack me. Aww. How is that badly timed? I don't understand. You got some health. Wow. That Chocobo's got a lot of health. Right, get all three of you in here. Dan. Oh. You know what? You're gonna take this.
This one.
Oh. I thought there'd be more enemies. I could have Giga Flared twice there. Instead, I just held it. Oh well.
Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
Hold on, I gotta do this. I said I was going to when I got 600. Alright. All of my moves are upgraded and maxed. Outside of the ones I'm using. I mean. There you are.
You're with the battalion?
I am. I heard the fighting. Are the others?
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor? Where is he? Tell me.
His wounds were too deep.
Mm-hmm.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it.
Really? That's the end of the quest? Wow. Bad blood. Okay. Well, we did what we could. 100 magic ash. I'm guessing, like, in New Game Plus, I'm going to use 100 magic ash alone, or maybe even, like, 500, just to get, like, +1 on an accessory. It's got to be something crazy like that.
Familiar. Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
Wait. That scar.
Son of a whore. You're Sid.
I
was
am.
there in Cosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel.
Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
What? No. No. I'm not fighting him. But can I just say that's some good voice acting. That guy is I wasn't expecting
your wounds
that.
have healed and your head has cooled. Come and find me if you must.
Here we
Though
go.
I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
Man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
That guy is the reason Sid dies. Clive dies at the end of the game. He's going to kill us because we didn't kill him here. I can talk to him.
You will regret not killing me when you had a chance, Sid. I will avenge my master.
Uh-huh. Unfortunately, your master's crazy, but yeah, loyalty and all that, you're not going to believe it, so... I get it. Very good voice acting on his part, though. It just came out of nowhere. It seemed like just, you know, average voice or line read, and then... and it was great. Then it was noticeable. I consider any time it's noticeable to be great. All right. Yeah. No, we searched all of that. Hello. I'm gonna be so ready for New Game Plus. I don't understand why we're getting so much now to upgrade stuff later. Assuming that's what we're doing. Like, this is all on the assumption that, like, it's following Lightning Returns system. Where New Game Plus unlocks, like, actual features. Hey, I got him in at the end. Come here. I don't need to kill you. In fact, I don't need to fight any of these. I'm level 40. But this kind of means that the story is expecting you to be at 33, right?
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Oh.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here in Tabor.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Ah, that's going to be blocked off. I bet anything our hunt is right here, too. But if I step in here, it's probably going to go into a cutscene. We're at one... Yeah, we're pretty far over. So let's split it here, and the next one will for sure get, you know, moving on with story. Unless more side quests. I'm not even going to say it. I don't want to jinx it. But I actually really enjoyed all the side quests today. Very fun. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.